Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre-forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
The action has already started. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Chouameni. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker, not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter.
Mbappe! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Dani Ceballos. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Dani Olmo. Now it's Lewandowski. Distributed tidily. Now it's Dani Olmo. Ferran Torres gets into some space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Dani Ceballos. And here's Vinicius Junior. That is lovely. And it's Ceballos. Shot, surely! Now, who's in for the pieces?
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe. Goulet. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And it's Arda Güler. And the shot! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Dani Ceballos. Ferran Torres. And he can clear it away. And Araujo. Koundé for Rashford. Strong running down that left flank. Tries a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Martin. Ferran Torres. And it's Arda Güler. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Big chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Martin for Ferran Torres. Pedri. Ceballos. Güler. Tchouaméni has created one goal already. Tchouaméni takes a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Corner number 2 then. Pedri is there and he can get that clear. Howson. Stood up well to him there. That is ended up in no man's land. De Jong. Rashford. Vinicius Junior. And it's Valverde. Oh, good spread. Martin cuts it out. Ferran Torres. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Showing good feet. Güler. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Kubasi and Can he get on the end of this? Rashford. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Olmo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedri shifted it to the flank. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And here's Güler, shapes to shoot! It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Mbappe. He's tried one! Mbappe is magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining...
There's the shot! Oh, almost a sixth!
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Howson. Ceballos. Courtois. Eder Militao. And it's Arda Güler. No, that's been intercepted. No, again, there's no way through. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Arda Güler. That's good play. Güler. And he shoots! And there is the half-time whistle. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Madrid have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. So off we go once more. Güler. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Front-footed pressing going on here. Araujo gets across to intercept that.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Eder Militao. Now Howson. Ceballos. And it's Tchouaméni. Eder Militao for Valverde. Oh, that's a key interception. Pedri. Now this could be a chance. Vinicius Junior. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Dani Olmo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shoots! He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Pedri. Kubasi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe. And the shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Martin. Nicely weighted ball. And he's in on goal! Real chance! And the finish! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, what a decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, terrific save.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Rashford goes short. Pedri cross. Up he goes! Oh, taken with style. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Barcelona grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Goulet being hunted in packs.
Oh, look, Peter, this is...
And a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played in. Al Kubasi deals with that comfortably.
This is the time you need that pace.
This is Lewandowski. He's shifting through the gears here. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Rodrigo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Rodrigo. Steaming on. Goes for a shot! Dani Olmo. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Lewandowski. Nicely spread. And it's Rashford. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Goulet. Has a look and plays it forward. Ceballos, and it's Arda Güler. Now it's Rodrigo. Pedri. And here's Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. He's fizzed it forward. And now the breakaway. Now it's Lewandowski. Ferran Torres. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Lewandowski. Rodrigo. And it's Valverde. He's having a go! Fantastic from Rodrigo! He's got himself an absolute peach. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
En el minuto 74, el dorsal 11.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
El dorsal 20. Será
Kubasi.
sustituido por el
Pedri.
dorsal 11.
Tchouaméni does well to get it back. And this is Lewandowski. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's got away. Ferran Torres was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Pedri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Barcelona making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Ceballos. And it's Valverde. And Rodrigo. Goulet. Now it's Rodrigo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mbappe. Ceballos. Now Mbappe. Oh, red, nice interception. Rashford. Rafinha. Ceballos proves too strong. Goulet. And Rodrigo. And it's Arda Goulet. Pedri. Rafinha gets a good foot in there. And this is Lewandowski. Goulet. Good ball, good take. Caught offside that time. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rafinha. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rodrigo, looking understandably energised after his goal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Flashes it across. And it's claimed by the keeper. It's not an especially good pass, that. Rafinha. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. He's on it, can he get away? Real chance here.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
minutos de descuento.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Rodrigo. Smoothly does it. And Rodrigo. Pedri. And it's De Jong. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that's well seen too. De Jong. And that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Goulet, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.